Barry, thank you for agreeing to address our congregation today. I think that we were all moved by the power of belief, by the power that your faith in the good book can have to transform all of us. I liked a lot about that speech. I've heard a lot about this. I didn't actually get a chance to come to the area or division contest last year, but I've heard about it from numerous other people. And it was everything that it was promised to be. So thank you very much for giving this speech. You're obviously very, very polished. You're a very accomplished speaker. You've moved through the various levels of the good book. I thought that you used almost all of the skills when you were demonstrating the book, when you moved through the chapters. I thought you did an excellent job. I loved your alliteration, especially fomenting flubbergasters. I don't think we've seen any speech like that since Glenn's gregarious and sorry, I don't know this word here, but in any case, since Glenn's gregarious speeches, and he did, of course, a wonderful job with alliteration as well. So we love to see that here. We love that kind of outstanding work. I thought that you came up here, you had the visual aids all prepared. That was very good. You pulled out the handkerchief from your pocket and waved it around at the visual aids. You varied your voice, and I liked when you got very, very low and when you came to the section on vocal variety. I have two areas that you might be able to improve on in your speech, and I'm going to divide those into two separate areas. The first area is style. I thought that your voice volume, while good for the character that you were playing, could have been a little bit more powerful. So your speech volume level pretty much stayed here the entire time, and it was smooth and it was slippery and it was wonderful. But you could have gotten more excited at some big points, and you see the power of the good book. And then bring it down a little bit. And have some more peaks and valleys in the volume of your voice a little bit. You had that one where you lowered your voice a little bit, but that was really the only variation in your volume. Your body language, likewise, was also fairly restrained. You carried the book right here most of the time. You didn't hold it up and pointed at it. You didn't turn into any chapters in it to quote from it. And I thought that also would have made it a little bit more powerful. Your voice was very, very smooth. Your language was smooth. You've given this many times, but you didn't use pauses very effectively to let it sink in, to let it be a little bit more funny. I thought perhaps you were a little bit too comfortable up here. Perhaps you've given this a few too many times, and you might want to vary it for future reference. In terms of content, I was wondering, what is the promised land? When you achieve the good book, is there something beyond that? What else can we achieve? Is there really no Akanter in paradise? We can all go to Peninsula Prose once we complete the good book. And the other thing was, you're giving this speech at contests, and I think that you might be literally preaching to the choir a little bit. The people you see here are the cream of the crop. We're all achieving as much as we can. We're all working through the good book. So you might vary your content a little bit based on that. But I thought you had a great topic. Your delivery was very smooth, was wonderful. And I think that at this point, we are all believers. Mr. Contest Master.